Hanji, good morning everyone. Today 20th of August 2021. Today in our class we are going to celebrate one activity and one activity related to our Independence Day, that is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This is 5-minute activity which we will be going to conduct in the class online and offline. Along with it, after that we will proceed with our chapter content. We will continue and be with in the class. Thank you, beta.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ajitesh, and today I am going to speak a speech on a topic related to आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। ये महोत्सव है आजादी के इतिहास का, नए संकल्पों के साथ का, आत्मनिर्भरता के आगाज का, देश को स्वतंत्र बनाने के इतिहास का। हमारा देश अपनी संस्कृति अर्थात सभ्यताओं के लिए पूरे विश्व में जाना जाता है। हमारी संस्कृति भले ही पुरानी हो, परंतु वह आज भी हमें सही दिशा दिखलाती है। हमारे देश की आजादी के लिए कई वीरों ने अपनी जान कुर्बान कर दी है, तब जाके हमें आजादी मिली है। हमारी आजादी को अब 75 वर्ष हो गए हैं और इसी आजादी की खुशी मनाने के लिए आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मनाया जा रहा है। ये महोत्सव देश की स्वतंत्रता की आजादी के लिए 75 वर्ष पूर्व ही शुरू हुआ है। इस महोत्सव में देश की सांस्कृतिक सभ्यताओं के बारे में ही कार्यक्रम किए जा रहे हैं। इस उत्सव में हमें मोदी जी ने आत्मनिर्भर होने के बारे में बताया है। ये उत्सव दांडी से शुरू होता है। सबसे पहले जब गांधी जी ने नमक सत्याग्रह शुरू किया था, वह साबरमती आश्रम से किया था। उन्होंने ये कार्यक्रम 12 मई को किया था और आज उनका 91 वर्ष हो गए हैं। इसलिए मोदी जी ने भी यह कार्यक्रम साबरमती आश्रम से ही किया है। और मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि मोदी जी ने कहा है कि ये सिर्फ एक उत्सव ही नहीं है, ये आजादी की ऊर्जा का अमृत है। ये सेनाओं के प्राणों का अमृत है। और उन्होंने कहा है कि अमृत महोत्सव ने ली अंगड़ाई है, ये तो आजादी की बढ़ाई है। 75 वर्ष बीत गए आजादी को, ये यात्रा अब सबको याद आई है। थैंक यू।
I hope everyone like it.
दुश्मन की गोलियों का सामना हम करेंगे, आजाद ही रहे हैं, आजाद ही रहेंगे। A very good morning to respected teachers and all my dear friends. I am Ramneet from class 7 Green, and today I have got the golden opportunity to express my views on the topic Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. While celebrating this Amrit Mahotsav, we Indians will once again turn the pages of the history and know about the movements and revolutionaries of the freedom struggle. Due to this Mahotsav, we'll get a chance to reveal those freedom fighters who are lost somewhere in the history. The efforts of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi are highly commendable. His vision of creating this Mahotsav, a nationwide festival, is really praiseworthy. The main motive of this Mahotsav is to make all the Indian citizens aware of the untold incidents of the freedom struggle. This is a festival of the people, and it is such a glorious thing that 130 crore Indians will participate in this Mahotsav. The younger generation of our country will get to know about the past and struggle of our nation and will definitely learn something new to make their future bright. This festival is full of enthusiasm and respect for all the Indians. So we must ensure our participation in this occasion of independence. We should always respect our country and be prepared to protect our nation. At last, I would like to say, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। थैंक यू।
Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone liked this speech also. So now we will be going to continue with our chapter. Fine. So take out your books, please. Now, after the activity, we will be going to start our chapter and going to continue our chapter. Take out your books. Stop talking. And we have to proceed with our chapter, that is Women Change the World. As in the previous lecture yesterday, we had discussed how women's society was being discriminated in the early period. There was some type of rituals, cruelty was also being conducted by the men dominating society over the women. That was sati system. Then it was being totally banned. And then widow remarriage was also being passed. Earlier, girls were not allowed to go to schools, but now girls were getting the accessibility to have their education. But initially, we can say in the rural areas, girls were, after completing the education, were bound, or only the major task was to get married. As we can also divide some of the tasks assigned automatically, few tasks only to the women's and some tasks only to the men, because of our stereotype thinking. Like a work or a profession, some professions are only suitable to the girls or the females, or some professions are only suitable to the boys or males. Like if we want, we think army officer, then we think a person male. If we think about a scientist, we prefer a male, because they, as it is in our belief that they are technically very sound, they are strong, masculine, hard, and good decision maker. On the other side, if a profession like teaching, a profession like nurse, then we say it will be compatible for the females, because females are very emotional, females are very polite, patient, and that kind of task can be assigned only to her or to them. So one perception which was in our mind, and the activity we had conducted, that if the task of a farmer, then everyone says that it will be goes to the men. But actually the practices are 83.6% of the farm work is being done by the women, in with the concept related to weeding, harvesting, threshing and planting. ये चारों काम जो हैं वो women's द्वारा किए जाते हैं हमारे भारत के अंदर, and 83.6% of population is working on a agriculture farm area. After that, the breaking of stereotype में हमने कल पढ़ा था कि how a girl of 27 years, Lakshmi Lakra, she break the stereotype thinking by becoming a first railway engine driver of Northern Railway, and she was able to clear her first attempt examination and become the railway engine. She belongs to the tribal community from Jharkhand. Her parents were not educated, but she got the education in the government school. Later, she get the admission in polytechnic. She broke number of times all the stereotype thinking of the people that riding the bikes, motorcycle. Okay, she was driving the motorcycle. She got admission in polytechnical technical knowledge, and then she also break another stereotype, that is becoming a railway engine driver. This we have done yesterday. Now we have to proceed further for the next concept, that is page number 58. Take out your page number 58. It is important to understand that we live in the society in which all children face pressure from the world around them. हमें पता है हम उस सोसाइटी में रहते हैं जहां आप लोगों के ऊपर, बच्चों के ऊपर, चिल्ड्रन के ऊपर बहुत सारा प्रेशर होता है. अभी भी हमने एक प्रेशर किया कि हमें ये आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव करवाना था एक्टिविटी, एंड वी वर नॉट हैविंग मच ऑफ द टाइम in the zero period. Only 10 minutes were there. In that, we have to conduct different activities also. So we took this period time to conduct that. So that is sometimes these come in the form of demands from adult. और कई बार जो pressure आता है, ये तो हमारा छोटा सा pressure था जो हमने बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभा लिया. कुछ pressures हमारे ऊपर आते हैं, वो आते हैं हमारे parents की तरफ से. Their expectations. They want to make us doctors, engineers, or whatever. एग्जाम्पल है थ्री इडियट मूवी, है या नहीं है? He want to become a photographer, but his parents want him to be a engineer. So this type of pressure is there on the children. So another time they can, just because of unfair testing of their own friends, boys are pressurized to think about getting a job that will pay a good salary, and they are also teased by the bullies if they do not behave like other boys. You may remember that in class 6, आपकी 6th class में एक example था. You read about how the boys at the early age are encouraged not to cry in front of others. छोटे होते ही हमारे दिमाग में डाल दिया जाता है, ओए तू लड़का है तो सबके सामने रो रहा है, रोना तो लड़कियों का काम है. This type of stereotype thinking होता है ना, आपके साथ भी ऐसा हुआ है ना कभी भी? बॉयज अगर किसी के सामने रो रहे, ओए लड़का होके रो रहा है, नहीं नहीं, रोना तो लड़कियों का काम है. Why? These type of already, और I had given you example, जब भी हमारा बर्थडे आता है तो बॉयज के लिए कोई भी रिलेटिव, नानू नानी, दादू दादी आपके लिए टॉयज क्या लेके आएंगे? कार, जीप, ट्रक, गन्स. और गर्ल का बर्थडे होगा तो दे विल कैरी डॉल्स, kitchen houses, kitchen equipments, ठीक है, houses, these kinds of toys they will carry for the girls. Why this kind of thinking? Why not cars and trucks or bullets for girls? And why not dolls for the boys? ये हमारे mindset की stereotype thinking है कि if a girl is there, then we have to give a toys related to the girl concept. And if a boy is there, we have to give the toys related to the boy concept. Boys जो है masculine है, strong है, कल को गाड़ियां उन्होंने चलानी है, तो we have to give them toys like that. और girls उन्होंने kitchen equipments ही manage करने हैं, and dolls वगैरह, गुड़िया पटोले जिसको हम पंजाबी में बोल रहे हैं, they have to manage that, and we have to give them that kind of related toys. So these kinds of society is already existing in our surroundings. हमारी सराउंडिंग में, हमारी फैमिलीज में भी ऐसी जो है वो मतलब अवेलेबल है. नेक्स्ट आ जाता है, ये हमारी एक एग्जाम्पल है, सीन है जिसमें पूरा का पूरा ये डिपिक्ट किया गया है कि हाउ दिस डिस्क्रिमिनेशन इज बीइंग गोइंग ऑन. Xavier was happy with the result of class 10th board exam, though his marks in the science and maths were not high. He had done well in the favorite subject history and language. When his parents saw his report card, however, they did not look pleased at all. वो खुश नहीं हुए क्योंकि मैथ्स और साइंसेस में उसके मार्क्स कम थे, जबकि हिस्ट्री और लैंग्वेज में उसके मार्क्स ज्यादा थे. Mr. Goodness, my goodness, Xavier, you have managed only 65% of maths. Your marks in physics are too low. I know, Mama, but it's okay because I don't want to make maths or science. I want to study history. वो कहना चाह रहा है कि मैं history पढ़ना चाह रहा हूँ. This kind of pressure, isn't it on you people? आपके ऊपर भी है ऐसा pressure? मैथ्स को ज्यादा एम्फेसाइज करो, साइंस पूरी तरह पढ़ो, ठीक है ना. ये लैंग्वेजेस को छोड़ो, नो नीड टू डू, इन लैंग्वेजेस के साथ कोई स्कोप नहीं. ये हमारे घरों में कहा जाता है. So why do we want to take history? Think about the future. You have to get a good job, and history will not help in that scope. So, but I don't like maths and science. वो कह रहा है, बच्चा कह रहा है. So be sensible, son. May take maths and you can study computer side by side. Job market for the computer is also very. These are the protocols which are being pressurized by the parents on the children, isn't it? होता है या नहीं? नेक्स्ट आ जाता है लर्निंग फॉर चेंज. हमारा नेक्स्ट कंसेप्ट पेज नंबर 59 पर है, लर्निंग फॉर चेंज. हाँ जी, लर्निंग फॉर चेंज में हमने करना है history which is being broke by some of the brave females. Some of the brave females like Ramabai, Pandita Ramabai, इनके बारे में हमने सारा स्टडी करना है. Going to school is an extremely important part of your life. आज की डेट में कोई भी ऐसा बच्चा नहीं है जो स्कूल ना जाता हो, because government has assured free and compulsory education for all the children above the age of 6 to 14 years. Free and compulsory education is being given by the government from the age of 6 to 14 years. You people are in between that age. And this is where government has ensured and started number of schemes that Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, government has started Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan and midday meal services. Midday meal services which was being started in 2001. 2001 में स्टार्ट हुई मिड डे मील सर्विस. इसका मतलब क्यों है? दे वांट दैट एवरी सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी, हर बच्चा इस जनरेशन का जो है वो लिटरेट हो, वो पढ़ा लिखा, पहले नहीं था. So to provide education to all the section of society, government has made this provision that there should be a free and compulsory education from the age of 6 to 14 years, and there is a provision of Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. So the more the children enter in the school every year, it began to think that the normal for all children to go school. Today, it is difficult for us to imagine the school and learning could be seen as out of bound. आज की डेट में हम ऐसा कोई भी बच्चा नहीं देख सकते हैं जिसके पास एजुकेशन ना हो, जो एजुकेशन असेस ना कर रहा हो. अमीर से अमीर और गरीब से गरीब हर बच्चा जो है वो एजुकेशन असेस कर रहा है, because government has ensured free education to all in the government schools. So the skill reading, writing as was known only for the few in earlier period. अर्लियर पीरियड में लोगों के, कॉमन पीपल के पास, बच्चों के पास सिर्फ बहुत कम लोगों के पास असेस था, एजुकेशन था, एंड बहुत कम लोग जो थे दे वर एजुकेटेड. मोस्ट चिल्ड्रन लर्न टू वर्क देयर फैमिलीज और एल्डर्स डिड. फॉर गर्ल्स द सिचुएशन वाज इवन वर्स्ट. गर्ल्स वर नॉट अलाउड टू गेट एजुकेशन इन द अर्लियर पीरियड. They were only bound to work the domestic sections, so they were not in the communities. They taught sons to read and write. Daughters were not allowed to read and write and alphabet even, or to learn the alphabets. To learn the alphabets were not allowed to the women. और यहीं पर एक हम next example करेंगे. Even the families were skilled like pottery, weaving and craft were taught. Like the contribution of the daughter and women was only seen in the supportive. कहीं पर भी women's को majorly task नहीं दिया जाता था, only minor task was being given. That was to helping in the weaving, to helping in the pottery. और पोट्री में भी अगर आप देखो, पोट्री मीन्स जो वेसल्स बनते हैं, मिट्टी के बर्तन बनते हैं, उसमें भी कहा जाता था कि दे वर द हेल्पिंग हैंड. बट एक्चुअली पता क्या होता था? क्ले जो है, इसके लिए क्ले जो चाहिए होती है, दैट इज यू कैन से वेरी स्टिकी क्ले. और उस स्टिकी क्ले के लिए बनाने के लिए उसको पीट करना पड़ता था, उसको बहुत ज्यादा उसको प्लेन करना पड़ता था पीटिंग के साथ. और उस पीटिंग का काम करना, क्लीनिंग का काम करना, ताकि उसके अंदर कोई ग्रैन्यूल्स ना रहे, बिकॉज दैट क्ले शुड बी इन अ वेरी स्मूथ वे और इन अ वेरी क्रीमी वे, so that the vessel can be made in a very good shape or in a very good quality. So all the tasks, hidden tasks to make the vessel was being done by the female. Hard task was being done by the female, and only you can say major final touch was being given by the male. Even craft were taught, and the contribution of the daughter and woman was seen only as a supportive. वो सिर्फ सपोर्टिव नजर आते थे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द पोट्री ट्रेडर वुमेन कलेक्टेड द मड, प्रिपेयर द earthen for the pots, but since they did not operate the wheel, they did not seen as a potter. वो सिर्फ व्हील को नहीं घुमाती थी, व्हील के ऊपर शेप नहीं देती थी वेसल की, बाकी सारा काम जो है वो ही करती. It means hard task which was not being recognized. जैसा कि मैंने कल आपको समझाया था कि women's work were not recognized at home. They were working without the counting of an hours since morning to the late night, but their work is not recognized and not being fully paid. Isn't it? If a maid is working in the kitchen, then be paid. But if your mother is preparing a food, you will never say even thank you to her. है ना? Because we have this mindset in our mind कि it is her duty, let her do. And maid बना रही है तो maid को हम लोग कहेंगे we will pay to her. So this was earlier the mindset. So Next paragraph. Should I proceed? If it is clear, please give your. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी बेटा.
मैम बट आज भी कितने जैसे गरीब बस्तियां होती हैं वो लोग अपने बच्चों को भेजते ही नहीं है पढ़ने के लिए, वो उन्हें
उसके-
काम पे लगा देते हैं।
उसके लिए ही तो अटेंडेंस वगैरह जो है वो कंपल्सरी किया गया. उसके लिए ही मिड डे मील सर्विसेज चलाई गई, ताकि जो गरीब लोग हैं वो दोपहर को खाना खाने जाते थे तो दोबारा आते ही नहीं थे. तो वहीं पर ही स्कूल्स में ही उनको मिड डे मील देना स्टार्ट किया गया ताकि वो एब्सेंटीज ना हो. ठीक है? Is it okay? So I am going to end the meeting because time is going to be over and tomorrow we will be going to start. Fine beta. Thank you.
मैंने
बच्चे.
स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिए थे, आपको भेज दूं?
हाँ भेज देना.